A 43-inch smart TV with a homegrown OS and all at a budget price. That's exactly what the Thomson Jio TeleOS TV is offering, and yes, this is the first TV to debut with the Jio TeleOS in India, but there's a lot more to it. In this review, we'll talk about things that this TV does right and things that could have been better. I'm Deepak Singh and let's dive in. So let's first talk about the Jio TeleOS, which is India's homegrown TV OS and part of the ecosystem that Jio is developing around its services. Right off the bat, this is a very basic and simple OS. We could make out that it's very light, which makes it suitable for affordable TVs. In case you're wondering, the OS is the same that you get with the Jio TV set-top box, but with a more refined homepage. In fact, there's an option to revert to the legacy interface as well in the hidden menu. The OS curates content based on your interest, and there's access to the usual free live channels. There's also a sports tab that curates important and ongoing sporting events from across the world. Most of the popular streaming apps like Netflix, Prime Videos, Hotstar are supported on this TV. One major omission for me was Apple TV, but since the Jio TeleOS is based on Android 13, we managed to sideload apps including Apple TV. However, this can be a little complicated for generic users. The Jio voice assistant works in Indian languages, and in our testing it worked surprisingly well with English and Hindi commands. How much is 30% of 500? Since this is a relatively new TV OS, we did find it a little rough around the edges. One notable downside is that the screen mirroring doesn't work as seamlessly for smartphones. Is the Jio TeleOS better than Google TV? Well, not yet, but it's far from just a basic custom OS. If you're looking for a TV OS with a focus on local content and support for regional languages, it's definitely worth considering. Now coming to the picture quality, Thomson is using a decent VA LCD panel. You get a high contrast of approximately 5000:1, but at the expense of viewing angles, which is perfectly fine in this price range. The color gamut stats are in line with a QLED panel and some of the best you can expect in this budget. We recorded almost 100% sRGB coverage, around 95% DCI-P3 coverage, and around 74% BT2020 coverage. The most color accurate preset on this TV is standard mode. In SDR content, skin tones are natural and critical memory colors also feel adequate. In a demanding color checker test, we recorded an average delta error of 4.4. This is above the humanly perceptible value of 3, but is still quite decent considering the affordable price point. The TV supports HDR10, however, due to the limited peak brightness of around 260 nits, it's hard to notice much HDR impact. The low peak brightness also limits color volume in HDR. Color accuracy in HDR takes a hit in our color checker test. In perceptual testing, however, we noticed that skin tones are still natural and colors are tuned to be more vibrant. This is to say that regular consumers should find the colors acceptable. The 40-watt audio system can get really loud and dialogue clarity is also quite decent. Overall, we are pretty happy with the picture quality as compared to what we usually get from TVs priced under 20,000. The TV has a narrow bezels on 3 sides and is essentially made of polycarbonate. The remote is sleek and easy to use. The build quality doesn't feel particularly assuring though. The usual set of connectivity options including 3 HDMI ports, 1 with ARC, 2 USB ports, AV in and Ethernet are present. To sum it up, the Thomson Jio TeleOS TV is all about affordability and accessibility. It delivers a solid viewing experience for its price with good color performance and loud audio. The Jio TeleOS brings a lightweight smart TV experience, though it does have a few quirks to iron out. And at the end of the day, if you're looking for an easy to use smart TV with a focus on streaming and affordability, this one makes a strong case, especially for those invested in the Jio ecosystem. That wraps up our review. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more tech reviews. See you in the next one.